Let's see if anybody joins me. Hello? Hi there. Thank you for joining me. Um, Today we're going to be working on part 2 of getting our journal made for our 300 subscriber giveaway. And I'm going to open my YouTube and mute it just to see where we're at. If it's going live. And if anybody's here. Yes, there we are. Well, I have an extra one that's scheduled. I don't know what happened to that one. Settings. Well, I don't know how to delete that. Whew. Sorry, guys. Let me try to get rid of that. I don't even think they show up in live. No, they do not show up in live. I'm trying to delete. Let me see if I can just change it. Save to playlist. We'll do it. We'll save it to watch. No, that won't do it. I don't know how to get rid of it. I'm sorry. We'll figure it out. So are we live now? Let's see if we have comments. No comments. I hear me. Okay. All right. So I have got a collection of stuff to decorate pages. So what I did yesterday was I finished up the cover. I added that lace I was telling you about. And then remember I didn't leave enough room for the spine, so I had to add, I just left this blank file folder at the end. And then I added some lace to it to decorate that extension. And I did on the back too. This is just going to come right out to the edges. Or I might have to add more to it, like maybe go around the inside with some kind of lace to add more to it if we think it's just not big enough, okay? But I can extend this easy enough. It'll be okay. Alrighty? And then I went ahead and covered the inside. I had file folder, but it was a bit ugly from all the sewing. So I just used a couple of pretty papers. Oops, I'm leaning on the table. I don't want to shake the table. So this is the heavy duty file folder, red, and then I inked around it, and then I added these papers. I thought they kind of went with it, you know. And this ribbon, I really like it. It's got butterflies on it. Isn't that pretty? And then this I left that sticking out. So there's our cover. Alrighty, and I got all this, I assembled a bunch of stuff for it, and I will show you. It will be, maybe this is too much going on right now. We'll move that aside. Hey, I got a new background. Look here. I got a new red cutting mat. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? Makes me so happy. I didn't even know they made them. So then I saw them and I got one. And I think it's gorgeous. It's not very big, but it's big enough. It'll be okay. Let me center it. Okay. So I don't know if I said, what I'm doing is I'm making a journal to give away for my 300 subscribers, and I'm at 286 right now. Okay, so I had this, it's like cork fabric, and then this paper from AliExpress. It comes in white, and there's a couple different ones. And see, I thought that just matched well. I just thought it was fun. It's different, you know. And these were 4x4. That's what size they are. So that dictated the size of the journal. And I like chubby, chunky little journals, so I think it's great. So these, and I mounted that on white paper, and I added an image to the back. This is different colors of plank board, and then I added a transparency box over it to shade it out so you can see what you're writing, you know. And then I added lines, and then I made that image 4x4, and then I attached these on the back of it because I don't like blank writing pages. I don't like white, like you'll see in a minute. But I don't like blank pages. You know, like if you do scrapbook paper or printables or whatever, and the back side is white. Well, I always start my work for journals in PowerPoint. Well, now I'm using Office Libra, which is a knockoff, but it's fine. But I always start my journals in PowerPoint. I'm going to call it PowerPoint. Designing printables. Designing for a journal. That's my first step. And then I print it out, and this was my image, this was my design for this one. And it's small enough, I was able to do it 2 up. But you can see I did 4 of them, and then I just trimmed it in half, and then just glued these images on the back, and then sewed around it. And then that's a page, and it doesn't have a blank. I don't like blank white spots, okay? So I've done lots and lots of designing in PowerPoint for journals, and that's where my journals always start. All right, I do a lot of designing for Mindy too, Melinda Davis. She's my twin sister. So that's how it started. I found these papers, loved them. Then when I was looking at faux leather stuff on Ali, I found this, and I was like, hey, that matches that paper I got. That's cool, and it's different. And I've never seen, you know, this design used in a journal. So I've been wanting to use it for a while, and then I decided to use it for my journal for 300 giveaway. 300 subby giveaway. And I've never made a journal on film. I always just show you what I did. But since I do different stuff, I thought somebody might want to see it. Like this, all this, you know, designed work and starting with design on the printer. I don't know who all does that. I've not seen other people do it because I can't stand blank pages. I can't stand them. So that's what we got. And then I showed how to do the cover, like I Mod Podged it to a file folder, and then I Mod Podged the fabric to a heavy duty file folder, and then last night I covered it and sewed on the lace. Okay, so I think it turned out pretty cute. What do y'all think? Nobody's here. Am I live? Well, we're just going to assume we're live. Dylan, can you go to my channel and see if I'm live? I might have it hidden. Even though I'm watching myself, I just want to see if somebody else can see it. So, that's our cover. And these are our papers that we all folded yesterday. And I'm going to show you the two signatures. Because it's going to be two signatures. And I think I like them. I like them chubby. So it's going to be, they're always a bit of a gator. It'll be okay. And like I said, I can do something to extend all that if I have to. But I think that's plenty full. And see, we've got room for stuff. Okay? And I think that's plenty full. And it has room for expansion, and it will be a bit of a gator mouth. Okay? And that's what I like. But I think that cover turned out real well. And it's cork, so it feels neat. It really is cork. So I just think it's cool. So it's going to have two signatures, and I will show them to you. Cool beans. So the one signature, I don't know which one will go first. I don't know. What do you think? The gold and parchment one first, or the white one? I don't know. So we have just lined paper. And I don't know exactly what order. I'm just showing you how many pages. So there's 4 pages of that, or 2 pages of that, which will be 4, which will be 8 writing surfaces, right? And then we've got 2 of those, and 2 more of those. And then we've got small grid. This is gray lined writing paper. This is 2 sheets or 4 sheets, whatever, of craft paper, which is Amazon packaging. This is something Melody May sent for doing a hand for her. And then she sent a thank you gift, And this was some paper from her. So I only used 2 sheets in this. And I set it the other aside for the other one because I don't want it to get too full. Then we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets of this, and it's 2 different kinds. And I will break this up in between the pages. So we've got 4 of those. And that's like a craft, and then I mounted it on that buff paper I have. I talk about that buff color paper that I like so much. I just think it's a great color. Then I went and found this out of my scrapbook paper. And we're going to have to decorate this because looky there. We can't have that. found this out of scrapbook paper. And it looks upside down and stuff, but I'm going by the leaves. And most of those are going that way, right? But it does look upside down. But I like that color with it. I just thought that peach color was a nice addition. Because I don't want to go too red with you guys, because if it's not a redaholic, you're not going to like this. So I just thought the peach was a nice addition. That's from Botanical Gardens, my favorite paper pad. Okay, here we've got more lined paper. I believe that's probably out of mini folio. This is black lined paper. I got a lot of these from disassembling little journals because it's nicer paper. And I showed yesterday. I think that one came from Dollar Tree. But I have a couple of these. Of course, I kept the covers, right? And these are Carpe Diem. And then, you know, when they're sewn like this, when they're sewn or stapled, then you can get, you know, a full double sheet for a journal, you know, like composition books are too. So then that's just perfect for a journal. You know, you get your width out of it. And then this is gray lined. This is that small grid. I think it's cute. This is that Amazon craft packaging. This is the paper. I also got this from Melody. And my sister Melinda Davis said she hoards, she was like, that green paper you got, that's the stuff I hoard. She loves this paper. And it's like the gold. You know, that, I don't know, textured, aged, vintage look, I don't know. Blotchy, basically. Okay. So I added some of that for that signature. I'm showing you what all we did yesterday. I'm catching you up on what we did yesterday, and I am updating what I did last night after I filmed. So here's these pages for this, and there's 4. All stitched around, ready to go. It looks like that one needs stitching. I'll have to set that one aside. Or maybe I'll use that, I'll scan that one. No, since I can't, I don't know. I might scan them both. And then a second journal I make using this, I might be able to sew around in, right? See what I'm saying? We'll see. This is from Melody. I got 2 pages in here. And I don't know if I set some aside for the other journal. Nope, I didn't. Because some of this was going to be too much, so I was setting it aside for the other journal. So 1 blue will be enough. And then this I messed up, and I'm gonna do this on camera and show you. But I can fix it with washi or something. I'll have to fix it with something. But look what happened. This is gorgeous, frosty, metallic like paper that was in that package that Melody sent me. And I just love it. And it's a nice, real nice weight cardstock. So I was going to make a chunky little folder for it, for our journal. And this is from wiping the glue off, and it erased that top frost. So we're going to have to cover that up with washi or lace or something, okay? We'll get to it. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Because it didn't get on this part, it's just the inside and then that pocket. So I can easily embellish to clean that up. Then I've got one here for the other one that I'm going to show you how I made it. Okay? Because I like the way I've been doing them folding them in. Okay. And that is such a small little piece. That'll have to be, usually I like to make folders to wrap around an insert, but that's so little it's going to have to go in the middle of an insert, of a signature. So see, that might look good with that blue behind it. Yeah, that'd be fun. So that will be the inside of the signature, probably. So there's the second signature. But what we're going to do today is do something with all of these blank pages. We're going to stamp and stencil and watercolor and spray and I don't know what all. What else? Stamp, stencil, watercolor, spray. That might be it. Oh, I might doodle on some. Okay. So those are going to be our two signatures. Let me know what you think. Hi, I see somebody is watching. I'm going to change that to live chat, can I? Live chat. Okay, we changed it to live chat. I see two people watching. That one of those might be me. Because I'm watching on my tablet in front of me so I can see comments. And then it's recording on the iPhone above me. Okay. Then I'll show you the stuff I rounded up last night. I just went through my stash and stuff and then added, I set aside some stuff to add. These are the scraps from trimming down those papers from Melody. So they are each going to get some of this. I don't know if I put it in the other. No, I didn't because that's two. So there's two of each of those, and those are scraps from trimming down these papers, the gold, my sister called it green, and blue. Those are scraps from trimming down paper from Melody. So, of course, I'll use them. These are scraps from trimming down the scrapbook paper that I used for the inserts. So I could make a journaling card out of those, or tags or something. This was in the Botanical Gardens kit. This cut apart, and then there was a sticker that I thought looked pretty on it. Create your own happiness. These are out of a Craft and Create or some kind of crafting paper pad from an Echo Park warehouse sale I got. So I thought I could make a journaling card or a tag, or, clip some paper to the back of it or something. But those are all crafty things. I mean, sayings, so I really like them. So I separated that. Thanks so much, because, of course I'm thankful for 300 subbies. I did. This is mine and Mindy's, the lady that does these. And I can find out if you want. But I literally have an entire journal full, an entire binder full of her ephemera. And I messaged her, and yes, you can use it in stuff yourself. Now, of course, you can't make a new ephemera business out of her ephemera, but using it in a journal, it's okay to sell. They're freebies. I will show that to you. I'm going to show that to you because they're just everything. Well, let me set this stuff aside so it doesn't get tore up. So I thought that matched with what we're doing. I don't know, but yeah, I do. I like it. So I set that aside. Here at Crafting Queen, I'm going to add another cut apart somewhere. Thank you so much. These are in, I don't remember what they were in. They might have been in a salutations book. Did you know Echo Park makes books of just salutations? Hi, Mari. Did you know they make little books of just salutations? Love that shade of blue. Yeah, it's really cool. And it's frosty and fancy. Did you see me earlier showing how I messed it up? This is from Melody for making a her monogram. And she sent thank you gifts. You know you probably did it. So anyway, these two salutations I thought I would use. Another thanks. This is a Cricut design by me. It is my first cut and print. And then I designed the bliss. They used two different fonts. I thought that was fun. I like designing. Whenever I do something, I don't just do it. Do whatever, but what's already there. I always, make shade, change it up and design stuff. Live Life in Full Bloom. That was an ephemera pack out of Echo Park. These hearts I made. No, this isn't any fancy work. Okay. These hearts and this butterfly were Echo Park. Nope. They were Cricut. Already there. And I cut them apart. Let me put this between some of this stuff so the butterfly doesn't get tore up. And these hearts are fun. You'll see that we use them in, me and Mindy, I made hundreds of them, but me and Mindy use them in lots of ways. We use them as tabs, I made them a hinge. Oh, this is another one of that ephemera piece. I thought that we call it our favorite ephemera, and you'll see why. Hi, Carrie Porter. And I'll show that next. These I made on the Cricut. I designed this shape. It was two halves, and I put them together. And it needs a punch up. I'll find that. Okay. Alrighty. And this I'll probably make a bookmark out of. I think this came out of that craft scrapbook pack too. And then for this, I'm going to make a small notebook. And I will do that with you guys. Because I'm going to do assorted papers, not just like a little tablet. Okay? I have a whole huge thing of scrap paper. So that'll be a fun bookmark. I like bookmarks, and that will be fun. Little mini notebook, okay, or mini journal. I'm gonna do more than just make it a tablet. I'm gonna make it a mini journal. All right, so that'll be fun, and that'll probably be at the end. How's the weather here? It's a little warm. It's comfortable. It's getting cold here and raining. Okay, so here is the folder, and I'm gonna do this with you guys. And hopefully not mess it up like I did yesterday. So this was a letter size, and I just cut it in half. And I scored it down the middle. I scored it a half inch in on both sides. And then, I don't know what this is, but I scored this from 4 inches down because that's how big my tablet is, right? I mean, my journal is. I don't even know if this has inches. 12 inches? No. I ordered this and wasn't paying attention, and it's not metric. I mean, it's metric. It says meters, but I don't understand because they're not. They're all different. Everywhere, it's not metric. It says meters. They're all different. And feet, it says feet. It's not. So I don't know. It's got something about scale. I don't understand it. But anyway, I love my new cutting mat, and I'll just learn metric when I use it to cut. I'll probably just use it for this kind of stuff though, so I don't mess it up. Let me find out. I need to clean this up. This is really getting gross. It's my agate. It's agate. I got it off of AliExpress. I'm sorry, I won't peel it on. But it's getting glued up. But it does such a smooth job. I really like it. It's a little small. It hurts my hand. Okay. And this, I've learned that this frosty layer on here messes up easy. So you got to be careful with it. So there's in half. And I already scored all this. There. I'll show you how I make these little folders. And of course you can do them lots of ways, but this is I think it turns out neat. It looks more finished, you know. Okay. So what I do is I cut away the cut line. I cut the cut line just so you don't have any interference or bulkiness when you are folding it. And even on this side fold, just as a bit of an angle, I do cut away the cut line there too. Just to clean up the bulk when you go to fold it. Okay? So again, we're cutting on the inside of the score line. And then we're cutting on the inside of the score. We're cutting the score line away. And on the middle part here, I'm cutting away this part too because it wants to bulk up when you fold it. Especially this is a nice thick weight. So when I fold that, it's going to want to wave up and not cooperate. So all you do, and you can start either way, but you're just going to cut away and you're going to be above your fold again. You always want to cut away your score line for stuff like this. Because if you don't, then you're still going to have the bulk. So always cut away your fold. See, there is above the score line. And then that gets rid of your bulk. There will be no bulk now. Alrighty? And it's not much. So then we're going to glue that in and then fold it. And then it's got plenty of room to fold nice and flat and perfect. See, there's going to be no wave, no bulk, or nothing from that. Alright? And I'm using my craft bond on this. And you cannot use too much glue. You cannot. Because, and I don't, it feels kind of slick. And this is not, okay. You cannot use too much glue because it will not let you wipe it away. And I will show you how I'm going to fix that. It won't let you wipe it away. You're in trouble. If you get too much glue. And I'll show you how I'm going to fix that. Well, actually, you can just use these little pieces you cut off. And then we're just going to spread that out. Like that. Okay? We still have extra glue, but that's okay because you can't get too much glue because this messes it up. Did you see none of it? Did anybody need to see what I'm talking about? Are y'all here to really learn or just hang out? Because I'm happy to hang out too. I don't know what y'all want. I'm not saying anybody's doing anything. I'm just curious. What's everybody doing? Just hanging out? What's your vibe? Just let me know. Because again, I don't want to not get it and do something wrong. It's good weather. Stay home and craft. Yeah. And you will see where I messed this up too because it does not like glue. It's like when you wipe away the glue, it wipes away the frosty finish. So what are you guys working on? Carrie Porter, you said it's a good day to stay home and craft. What are you working on? Maureen? It's getting cold here and raining. I'm just holding it. I had the others clamped and it made a bit of a dent. So I'm trying not to dent it. It's cool stuff, but it does damage you. It's not durable. Putting away Halloween stash. Cool. Fun, fun. I don't like Halloween. It's always creeped me out. And to show when my kids were little, I know this is probably bad. When my kids were little, to show them why I didn't do Halloween, they were little, you know, like 2 or 3, and I just took them down the aisle, and it scared them, and I'm like, that's why we don't do Halloween. So there's our folder. You like? And I didn't mess it up. So there's our folder. And the other one I messed up. See, that's from wiping away the glue, and it took away the frost. And there too. So I will have to work on this one. And I will. So we are going to start with, I have this organizer, and then I'm going to organize stuff because I can't keep track of that. If I like to keep track. And we will soon pull out my 3-tier tray. I love it. So these, we need to do something with that. You know, that might just need a stamp. I don't like plain pages, so we're going to go through. That is already double-sided. That will just, this is white. We can't have that. These, something like that might just get a stamp. You know, I won't do too much to it because it's so pretty. I'll tell you what, we're just going to do this here. That's enough. See, like I said, I don't like blank pages, but they don't need much. And I don't know why I think I overdid this thing one time. So now, it's not wanting to cooperate. There. See? That's enough. And that, and that. What? Yeah, I'm recording. What do you need, baby? My son's in there doing charades, trying to figure out if I'm recording. This blue, I think it's going to get a stamp. And the others, it's going to get these, and these, and this, and the craft is all going to get stamped. Okay? And these are all these white pages are going to get white watercolored and sprayed and stuff. Okay? Now I'm going to get out my stamps. I've got this bin. Y'all want to see something right by me? She's in the way of me putting this bin down. Look at here. This is my puppy girl Addie. She's my 4-pound, 12-year-old Chihuahua. Isn't she cute? So she's in her little bed right beside me. So love her so much. She's been sick, so she got a cold. We all had a cold. Let's see if she'll turn up. Say look up at you so you can see her. Say hi. Say hi. She's my baby girl. Isn't she cute? This is Addie. But we all had a cold in the last week or so, and she got it. Did you know your dog can get your cold? Double vision since June. Golly. Are you diabetic? That was one of my first signs of diabetes. Was double. Oh, you got a 6-year-old Chihuahua? Short hair, yeah. We had a short hair one. So that's Miss Addie, and she's right here on the table beside me. Is your sugar high? I get double vision when my sugar's high. I can hardly see the TV. That and thirst is how I know my sugar's high. Okay, so we are going to start with stamping now. Look at I got all my stamps organized. I don't have bulk lots and lots of stuff like a lot of YouTubers, you know. I have a pretty basic stash, you know. And I try to use what I have, and I'm trying not to hoard because my mother was a hoarder, and I just don't want that vibe. I don't want to be a hoarder. My sister's working on not being a hoarder too. But I just don't want to hoard. Okay? Nothing against anybody and all of their stash, but my mom really was a hoarder. It would have taken, it took half her upstairs to hold her buttons. She loved buttons. And I'm not kidding. She had truckloads of buttons. Oh, I'm on that table. Sorry. So we're going to do blue. And we got red going on. And what else? There's different colors of blue, which I don't remember which is which. Okay, we could do some green. I know I'm setting these out, but it's okay. I'm just doing primary, jewel tones, like primary colors. Well, that yellow's coming apart. I don't really see much orange or pink going on here. There's black and silver, another green, gold, brown. So I think I'll pull out this brown. I might use a little. I like colored ink. I don't like uh okay, these are easy. That kind of matches the flowers we got going, doesn't it? This sketchy loop petals. So I'll use those. I love these. I'll use this one. Looks like I haven't used it yet. Make sure it doesn't glue on it. Let me tell you what I did. Looky here. See that? The wax seal? That is not wax. That is hot glue. How about that? I made a wax seal with hot glue. And this was a red hot glue. I don't know if you can see the red glitter behind that. And then for the gold, this one I dabbed it, and this one I painted it with nail polish. I guess I'm trying to come up with a hack for wax seals so I don't have to spend the fortune on the kits. Because these are silicone, that's heat proof. I got 6 of these. I gave Mindy a couple. So I'm trying to come, and I think that's pretty successful. If you got that on something, would you think, oh look, she made a wax seal, or would you think she's globbing up hot glue? Oh wow, A1. Oh my God, my A1C's higher than that. So does that look like a wax seal to you guys, or does that look like she's playing in her hot glue again? Looks like wax seals. Should I do a tutorial on it, or is it worth a hack? Or do I need? I think I need to work. Oh, 3 years without medication. Oh my gosh. Are you insulin dependent? Anybody? Let's see. Yes, it looks like wax seals. So you want a tutorial? Because actually the gold on it is nail polish. Yeah. I have a rare type of diabetes. Have you heard of? You've made them before with glue? Oh, did you do a video? I since I figured it out, I have seen that people do that, but actually I did figure it out on my own. I didn't I didn't know people did that. So, this is what I recently did. Look here. Isn't that great? That's the lid to my stamp thing. And I recently got one of these. I have these brushes in every color, but they don't work on edging very well. Just to do the edge. So then I got these off of Alley, and then I just put the pads on the top of this lid. But that's my humble AliExpress, you know, stamp collection. I know it's cheap and it's okay. You can get by with AliExpress stuff. You don't have to spend a lot. And these are my blocks. I love them. I've got nice ones, big nice ones. I did splurge on blocks. I got that one on Alley and these on Warehouse for cheap. They were like $1 for both of them. Okay, so I will set those out. And I'll get moving here. I'm sorry. Let's see, what are we doing? No, I didn't do a video, but I made buttons as well with hot glue. Oh, to get rid of the hoarding mentality, I will show you something. This is how many of my mom's buttons I saved. But she has so many, it's unfreaking believable how many she had. And this is, that deep. It's probably 2 quart mason jars full, maybe. Okay. So that's plenty. That's all I'll ever need. She had so many. She probably had, I'm not exaggerating, she probably had a million buttons. Well, you know those giant plastic containers that like pretzels and cheese balls and animal crackers and stuff come in? Um, I had one of those full. And I didn't like the hoarder vibe of having that many of my mom's buttons. So I sold them on Marketplace. And I don't know if I was right or wrong, but I sold them. I sold them for $100, and somebody snatched them right up. I had it all set up to sort them to sell them in little baggies, you know, like 2 cups worth, and I had it all counted out. You know, like there's 220 buttons in this bag, and that's not what you'll get. You know, kind of thing. And some lady wanted them all. How many you got? So I just sold her the whole bin of it for $100. And what I did was buy a kit to refill and reset my printer cartridges myself. It was $100 kit. So that's what I did with that. Okay, we are going to stamp something fun and black on these. And I didn't get out. Oh, better put my cover aside. I'm gonna get ink on it. These I just use these pads like from Office Max or whatever, you know, for the black. I'm just gonna stack those up out of the side for a minute. And these are my stamps. Let me know if you see anything you like. And stencils. I'm not gonna do unicorn or one. Here. Might do one of those. I could do that. Okay, we'll set that aside. These are fun. You know. I'll do that. You think that? Need to get buttons. I've seen so many people. I've used maybe 2 dozen in my whole time crafting. You really don't use them as much as you think. I love these. These are pretty scrolly looking ones. How about that one? And the fleur-de-lis. Yeah, we'll use that. That's a favorite. These are fun. I love these. The other one is right here that I need to put back. These little strip things are fun. This one's fun. You like that one that looks like lace, or the banner, or the pots? Which one do we like here? Oh, I don't know where the bows are. Oh, the bows are in this somewhere. I think on the lid. Yeah, they're on the lid of that bin. Any of these? Music notes. Love the birdhouse. Where'd we go? Where's the bird? Is it on here? Coffee cups. Where'd the birdhouse go? Oh, yeah, but this doesn't really have. Shit, I don't know how to use it. Hmm. Should I just use it? Should I just use it on a craft page, just like it is? I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how. Okay, we'll try the birdhouse. Thank you. Any of these? Okay, yes, that one is beautiful. All right, we'll try it. We'll figure it out. Anybody like any of these? The pots. Cool beans. Thank you. And I'll do that with green. How about this lace? You like the lace? Well, I see pots. Maybe it's something else. Oh, yeah, this was pots. Right there. It's pots. This is like lace. Okay, it's upside, let me upside down. See? You think? I could put that all along the edge of something. Okay. cracking yourself up over there, Mari. Okay. Happy today, dream big, memo, live, laugh, love, sunshine. I think I'll put sunshine on the house. Where'd it go? Like here, just like a word, you know? Okay. Is everybody over live, laugh, love? Go have fun then, Carrie, and show us what you made. Is everybody over the live, laugh, love thing? I know now it's like a Karen thing, but I like it. And I have live, laugh, love here in like typewriter font, but I won't use it. Okay. Let's see. You're great. Dinosaurs. Little birdie told me it's your birthday. Oh, that's sweet. I need to probably come up with, do I need to come up with some kind of theme on here? And why won't this come out? Well, heck. Oh. But I like those birds, and I like that bird. What do you think? And on the teacup. Okay, we can just make bird our theme. Why not? Since we got the birdhouse going too. And then here, this little bird by on the flowering pot, the watering pot can go with this stencil, can it? You know, I could not stencil that and then put the watering can on the page with the bird on it. How about that? Cute. Okay, we're done. That's enough. Look at me, not stopping. Blue Fern Studios, I just won these in bingo. Jane Davenport, that lady she draws. Oh, these. I love these. Those two, aren't they just simple? The Jane Davenport's not part of it. It's just those two droopy flowers. Love that. Okay, we're doing that. And that's, oh, I've got stencils too. Let's see. Not the circle, not that. That might, that might share a vibe. And down. And that one. Okay, we'll do those in the three colors. Here's rub-ons. There was one I thought might match. Oh, this color. Now, I won't use the unicorns. But this color, like these birds and this flower and this kind of thing, I thought they matched, this kind of vibe we got going. See? So I've never done rub-ons either. So some of those will work, don't you think? Not any of the animals are unicorns. That's beautiful. Yes, let's make it. They do. Okay, thank you. Yep, thought so. I've never done rub-ons. Are they really easy? I like that one. That one might match. Oh, a little, I don't know, is it a horse or rocking or a carousel horse? Yeah, this vibe matches. That and that for sure. Okay. Any of these? No, that's a little too pretty. That does not match. Oh, we got more. Hmm. That's a little too pretty too. And there are lots of words and stuff. I don't want to challenge myself so much with the first time using this. Okay. Hummingbirds are cute. Oh, are those hummingbirds? Yeah, but I don't think they really match the vibe, do they? Maybe the ones with the greenery more so than the bling. Okay, let's make it. That was cute. All right, so we're gonna start, and I don't have a plan. I always just start picking stuff out, and then we'll just go with it. Alrighty. Oh, I have more stamps and die six, but I'm not gonna do die six now. Let's see. This vibe does not match. This, you know, does not match. That's that's blooming. It's got stamps and dies. This is another tree, and it had. I did that one time. My gosh, that was a lot of work. It's got that. I guess that's an embossing folder, right? And 20 stamps. What? Without rain, there'd be no rainbows. Oh, not the vibe. Not the vibe. See, here's another tree. Or does that match that other one? I don't know. No, it's different. That's the one I did. I guess I like trees and fences, so I got a lot of them. Swans are cute. Love that. I'm going to add that and that. I like that and then that. Love. And that's the same kind of sketchy flowers that's on our thing. You know? And maybe the dragonfly. That's cute. My sister gave me all these, of course. Oh, here's another stencil. Doesn't match the vibe. Okay, we're done. That one you put aside. Yeah, this one. This hummingbird. Are they hummingbirds? Or was it something else? The one you put aside. Oh, maybe it was need to go. Are those hummingbirds? I'm sorry, I don't know. So I've got these set aside and a couple of these stamps in the cup and that set aside to use. So hopefully that's including what you thought. And I don't see hummingbirds on here. Ooh, there's a pretty bird. Are those it? Before that one? Hmm. Well, that's all I don't know. Those by the unicorns. Thank you. My gosh. So it is these. I just love this whole thing. Cool. Got it. Now before I get started, I'm going to do something probably unconventional, but I don't care. And maybe I'm going to use a funky color. like orange or something that I know that I don't use. That'll stand out to me. Well, orange won't stand out on there. Okay, hot pink. Because I forget. So I am going, on the outside of the package, I'm going to put a dot by what I want to use. And I don't know what else. I'm already, oh, whoa, we'll do these too. Oh, and there's another one. And I don't know which of these. Okay, I like that one. I like that one. And that one matches that. And that one matches that. Okay, so we're going to do that. For these, I want to use this one, and this one. Maybe not the teacup. The teacup really isn't the vibe. And on this one, I think we got enough birds. I'm going to put that aside. And on this one, we haven't done butterflies yet. I love this one. I love that one. So we'll try those. And this one. I love this one. And which of these do you think? Be brave, be you, be kind, and be happy. Be happy. And this one, I love that. And I'm a sucker for swag. It's gonna fill up the whole page. And that. Okay, we're gonna get started. Oh, on these. Huh. I don't know how to do these. I'm not cool enough for these. We'll try it. We're just gonna do them all. Okay, I'll start with that one. I'm not cool enough for some of this stuff. But we're doing it. Looks like I'm not going to be doing as much watercolor as I thought. Because I thought I was going to be doing lots of watercolor on these. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do this twice. On this page. And I'll do it with the brush. And I'm grabbing the green brush. We're doing this green. Okay. Okay, there we go. I've never done this. My sister has. She's done these, blotchy background stuff. I haven't. Oh, let me move the camera back so it's not getting wiggled. Like that. Is that it? What do you think? We did it! Ah, I like it. That's cool. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to do the brick right in the middle. Do y'all do this stuff? Yes, be happy. Thank you. Do y'all do this random, kind of stuff? Oh, that's great. Okay, now the back, they're going to get... Okay, we're just going to do the back the same. Oh, it come through a little bit. We got to be lighter. Okay, we got to be lighter. Pinky out. Do you do this stuff? Oh, you're learning to craft. What do you think about this? Have you saved your Amazon packaging? These papers are from Amazon packaging. You can see they're thin because the ink is coming through, so you just have to do it lighter. And I wasn't very careful about going around the edges, but that's cool, and I'm happy with that. Okay, so we're gonna lay that out. Oops, we're gonna do something else. I think I'll do this again, and we'll do it in another color. Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? We're gonna do blue, and I'm just leaving the green on there. So what? I'm not liking it. It'll be okay. So remember, we gotta go easy because it bled through. Because this is thin paper. And I've got to do better about staying away from the edges. Okay, there we go. Love it, love it, love that. And on this one, we'll do polka dots, messy dots, because I'm just going straight up and down and staying away from the edge. There, that's great. Okay, there's nothing to it. Now we know. Doing these is easy. I like it coming off the page a little bit. That's cool. And then we're going to do this hodgepodge next. Well, this is about easy peasy, isn't it? And I don't remember where I got this. I might have got it in a freebie. I mean, a winnings. I don't know where I got this stamp. But I need more of them. Looky there. You like that? Watching Melody and Chiquita crochet crafting with stencils. Crochet crafting with stencils. Crochet crafting. I don't know what that means. Okay, and I guess this is my red one. And we'll do the be kind or be happy, right? And we'll do be happy on this one in red. These are from the Dollar Tree. I think my sister gave them to me. We are going to set that off to the side. You know why? Because it's really hard to get stuff centered. You can't see what you're doing. So just do it off center, and it's intentional. I'll have to check out your channel later, Mari, and see what you have done. Have you made videos of what you've done so far? New to crafting, that's fun. I'm pretty new to it. I've only made probably real full journals, maybe a dozen. There, that's pretty. Oh, Chiquita Crochet. Be happy, and we are going to stencil on this page. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we're going to do that. Because it won't line up right and look like I'm not cutting something off. So we're just going to turn it sideways. That's how we do that. So are you doing craft hauls of getting all your new supplies? You have some videos of Happy Mail, some challenges you signed up. Oops. I know. You know what I'm getting ready to do, I think. There's this YouTuber and she's a Dollar Treeer, you know, and it's do you watch Dollar Treers? Thanks to Melody. Yeah. Do you watch Dollar Treer haulers? Um, they I'm into them. I like them. Well, there's this one girl, Crazy Cowan or something, and she just lost her puppy dog. Her girl, a 15-year-old baby girl puppy, you know, and I offered to make her a journal. And she keeps saying Rainbow Bridge, and her puppy's name was Candy. And, you know, I just thought it'd be fun to make a rainbow journal for her this time, you know. And so then she always talks about her crafting, but she doesn't do journals. And I was like, you know, we could revive the Dollar Tree challenge. Are you familiar with that? Where you know you said there, that's great. You like that? So um well, we're gonna leave that blank, and then we're gonna do something else on here. What are we gonna do? We'll do some stamping. And I'm just doing the stamping in black. Sometimes my problem with these is the plate is bigger than stencil ink pad, and it doesn't get all the way down in there. But yeah, we got it. This is a pretty stamp. It makes a statement. It looks important. It's like there. She said that she did that. Oh shit. There. That's not too bad of a double, is it? That'll pass. Oops. It came through. Oh well. We'll put something over it. We'll put a fat washi strip or something over it. There. Okay. That's great. Love that stencil. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? Um, you don't have much in crafting supplies. Yeah, I didn't either. It's taken me a couple years to build up even barely enough of a stash that I don't feel like I'm using everything I got every time I make something. Okay, so that's pretty, and that's got stuff going on. So I'm going to find a wide washi to cover up the backside. Everything I get is you can use washi tape or a sticker to cover the backside. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Um, everything I get is at a bargain price. I don't pay full price for anything. And I have you seen the Amazon warehouse video? This we got when I like it. I don't use it much, but this we got. It's just like a bunch of, I guess, travel stamps. I don't know. Join swaps and challenges, yeah. But this is Scotch brand, so it won't need uh, tape on the back. I mean glue. Usually for I used to keep my washi in a windowsill and it kind of dried it out. So don't do that. I just liked how it was lined up and looking great. So don't do that. But usually I have to use a glue stick. So are you learning anything through me? I started watching it, but I got the notification you were going live, so I'll finish watching it later. You started watching. Oh, really? Okay, great. And that is not long enough. Shoot. But anyway, on my haul for I'll tell you about it. For my all of my paper, these stencils here, my ink pads, these stamp blocks, file folders, envelopes, lots of pens, these watercolor, um, oh crap, these spray bottles to make this alcohol ink we're getting ready to do. All of this stuff comes from Warehouse and it's pennies on the dollar. And over the course of probably 2 years of buying supplies to stock my craft room, glue, scrapbook paper, um, all the papers, some tools, organization stuff, do my craft room video too, not because I care, but just so you can see. I in the video I say, and that, I got at Warehouse, and I've stocked my craft room with supplies and organization pieces, and over the last couple years, I have spent $600, and if you total it up, it was $2,600 worth of stuff. So I have literally, I promise, I'm not lying to you. I've literally saved $2,000 stocking my craft room through Warehouse. Okay, so that looks great, doesn't it? Do you like that? I think that's fun. Okay, so we got that one done. So we got all four of those done. The green, the blue, the red. Oh, we didn't do anything there. That's okay. And the black. I don't want to do a rub on there. I'm afraid it won't show up. And these are so thin, I don't want to do any more stamping because it'll bleed through. So we're done with those for now. Okay. No, I'm not washing this stuff off good enough. It's okay. It'll work. We did that. We did that. Okay, we'll do this one that she said. Are you the one that said the... Hmm. Hmm. I don't know how to do this, but we're gonna try. Let's see. Where's my paper? Hmm. Oh my gosh, it fits just perfect. Oh no, it doesn't. Let's see. We'll just cut off part of the fence. That's okay. That's fine. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. Somebody had a good eye. Looky there. Okay, we need to come all the way. Okay, we're going to have to cut some of it off so we can get that bird in. Okay, that's how that's going to be. What color? Okay, I've got red out here. Why not? No, we'll do green. We'll do the whole thing in green. This is going to be perfect. It's going to look cute. I got some stamps from Wish. I prefer AliExpress because you can sort better on AliExpress. You can't sort. I'm going to dab this and see what we got instead of smear it because I don't want to mess it up. Now I don't want it to bleed through. So we're going to try a dabbing technique here. I'm making crap up as I go. I haven't done a lot of these techniques. Okay? I'm trying not to move it. And I don't know what that other bird is doing, so I'm just going to leave it alone. I don't know, is it bringing mail or something? I don't know. So we're just going to ignore that one because I don't get it. I'll show you in a minute. My hand's covering it. I like this speckled look. It's pretty. Or this pushed look instead of smeared look. Oh! It's got like microscopic specks. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god. I'll show you close up in a minute. That's cute. I love this. This is my new favorite way to stamp. Dabbing. And it only gives you a good it only gives you a good speck if you do just fresh with ink. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I've not done a lot of it. You can see all these inks. I've not used them. I'm new at a lot of this. Oh, 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 oh. Looky, looky, looky. And look up close. You can see the. Can you see the speckled tick? It's fading out. It's spreading out into the paper a little bit now. But when you're doing it, it has the coolest speckled look to it. That's cool. Now we're going to try to do that watering can. Wonder if I should do the watering can in another color. No. No, we'll just do it. We'll just do it. We'll just do it. And I can doodle and draw around it or something so it doesn't show up. Cousin Patty was doodling last night and she did used crayons to color over leaves, and then she drew on top of the she did crayons over leaves, like scrubbing it so you get the imprint of all the lines of the leaves. And then she went through afterwards and that's not big enough for that. Then she went through afterwards with a pen and doodled on it. So you can doodle on top of stuff. Cousin Patty said so. And I'm going to try to stamp this, and I'm going to use the ink generously. So hopefully we can see what we're doing on top of our stenciling here. And we're going to do that right there. Yeah, it shows. It shows just fine. What do you think? Too much? Too late. I already did it. But that's cute. Love that. Love that. Whoever said that was right. That's cute. And then I was going to use Sunshine. I'm going to have a mess to clean up today, huh? And then I was going to use Hello Sunshine somewhere. Oh, I might have just set it aside. Oh, no, just the word sunshine. And what color? Okay, we'll do green. I know I didn't ask. I didn't wait till somebody answered me. I just thought it all looked like it needed the word sunshine on it. There. Cute. Oh my gosh, I'm having fun. No wonder people have rooms full of stamps. Because used to I was like, I got the good basics. I think I'm good on stamps. I just wanted to get the basics. Um, and I can see I was wrong. Stamps are fun. Now we're going to do these over here. This is one of my favorite things is these ground, like these horizon flowers, across the ground. I love them. Love, love, love them. I have a lot of washi tape doing that have that ground. I will show you. So that page is done and it's gorgeous. I'm done with that. And I'm not going to do any more inside. That's awesome. And I will show you some of my grass washies. Um, these are like, look at this one. Just look. Look at that. Isn't that cute? But these are like my favorite obsession. And I've gotten them off Ally. And then to find them, you find one and then it'll lead you to the others. Or you can search grass washi. Oops, that one's tearing. But like that. This is the one my daughter likes. It's lighter colors. And this one's really cute too. I just love them. They're one of my favorite washies. No, I'd say they are because I have so many. And I have that stamp, and I think I have another stamp or stencil or something. Another one showing the grass. I can't remember. Okay, so we got butterflies here. Let's decorate with the butterflies. Let's find the butterfly. Okay. Or we could do these on the inside. Let's try rub-ons. Have you done? Hi, Stace. Uh, that was so cute on your video this morning when you were like, and she does monogram doodles, and you didn't even know you were getting ready to open one. That was so cute. Cracked me up. So, I don't know how to do these. What do we do? Okay. Do you have to cut them out? Oh, you're welcome. That was so cute of you, though. It's like you're opening one and you're talking about them. Oh, glad you liked it. There was one, there other one. I don't know if I kept it or threw it away because I messed it up. But the kids liked the other one better. Yes, here it is. Here's your first one. Okay, let me brighten that. Here is your first one, Stace. And the kids really liked all of that at the bottom. I had fun with that. But I messed it up and I did more at the top. I don't remember. But I messed it up watercoloring it. Because, I will show you what a hot mess it was. Because the watercolor, and it did on Melody's hand too, it leaves this funky, film on top of the ink. And I hate it. And I had to start over because I didn't like that it muddied up the ink so bad. Because primarily it's an ink thing. Now I'm digging through the trash and I can't find it, so I guess I didn't throw it away. Because I liked it and I hated to throw it away. Oh, here it is. Are you even paying attention? Now mind you, I said I ruined it. I know it's ugly, okay? This is my first attempt at watercolor. That's why your one now just got a watercolor streak down the page and then I inked on top of it. All right? So there. The ink ruined it. The watercolor ruined it. But that was your first one. But the kids liked the bottom. But I don't know why that didn't happen in your new one. So that was your first S, and I clearly recognized I ruined it with watercolor. So that was your second attempt. Okay. Well, it was pretty until so how do you do rub-ons, guys? Do you cut them out? Yeah, it was a lot of work. I mailed out 4 monograms last week, I think. No, I gave my therapist love. I did a C for Candace, an S for you, and M for Melody. No, yeah, I just did 4. Cut them out, okay. I think I wanted both of these. Oh, I guess I don't have to cut through both layers. Oh well. So this looks like a trashed up mess real quick, doesn't it? I don't want to do too many. I might not do those 2. Definitely want this one. And somebody said the birds. I like those, but I'm just going to do this. Or did you mean the other ones, Maury? Was it you? Place it on something hard and rub. Yeah. Was it you, Maury, that said the birds? Did you mean these 2? You said by the unicorn, so it was these, not this bottom set. Place it on something hard and rub. Okay. So there, and there, and there. Okay. That's enough. Even though I don't like odd numbers, I have to do prime numbers. I have to do 5. Now, do these matter how much? Or is just the image? Or do I have to fussy cut? No, I see. Just the image is shiny. I see. Okay, now these are backwards too, so that's going to mess with you. So we're going to do that. And we are going to work on my new red cutting mat. And I believe you use a popsicle stick. And you just rub. Really? That's all there is to it. And these really work. I've heard lots of people say the Dollar Tree ones are great. Is that enough? Yes, those. Okay, great. Oh my gosh, look! Ah! Oh, this is great. I've never done these. And then we're gonna see. You know, that might be cuter. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but that won't match. Oh well. No, we're going down. There. That doesn't match, but that's what we did. And a popsicle stick. Have you ever done these, Maury? Whoa. There. Part of it came off, but that might be what's under it. And then this will give it some of that upwards angle that we need. And I'm gonna do it like that. Get it. It wasn't what I was gonna do, but that's what we're doing. I was gonna put this over here, but I think it needs it over here. Voila. Oh my gosh. Why have I never done this? My sister and I had some set aside to use in our birthday journals. And I just had to quit on them because mine was such a beast that I just quit and didn't do them. Oh, we need kind of need one more. Just got to stop. And these I'm going to do just like they were on the page, just one in each corner. Well, if these don't beat all, this is just great. These are just great. I was wrong for not using my stamps and rub-ons and crap and stencils. I don't know what I think I've been doing without them. How can you craft without all this stuff? Looky there. That's nice. That's very nice. You like that? Looks amazing. Thank you. Barely. Oh, really? You don't have it? Yeah. That's why I said these my sister got, and she lives in another town. And that needs something. It's got a thing. It's a thing. Let's see. You need a little something for that. I don't know if that's the kind of leaf you'd have at the bottom. Oh, shoot. Okay. And this has to go under that. So I don't have it too or above it. Okay. Gotta be where that ends up. I don't know why these intimidated me and why I've never used them. Okay, we're just gonna have to quit. that's turning into too much. But that's a fun little cluster corner. Oh, you have trouble clustering and arranging? It's you just have to get an eye for it. Um, like just like that. I thought it needed something, and it still isn't quite right. So I'm just gonna have to stop though, even though that's not prime. But you just get an eye. Did you see that that was missing something before I did that? Cause I want to help. That's why I'm here. Okay. Okay, so that's done. Look at this one again. That's great. Now what am I going to do to this other green one? Okay, we're going to do this banner and then these two on the other side. And I think I'll do the dragonfly too. Oh, look, I have another embossing folder. I didn't even know that. And I will set that aside to emboss that other bookmark. I did not even know I had an embossing folder. Do you have a... Oh, yes, you saw that it was missing something. Cool. Do you have a die press or die machine? I was going to offer a solution. Hey, do you want to join me on here and then we can talk, with our words? I can send you the link and then you just join. And then you're just on here with me. You know? Yes? Oh, no, that yes was from a minute ago. I can just copy the link to the box, I think. No pressure. But look, I have an embossing folder. That's cool. And I will add that because I just made, I might have to use it on something you can see better. But I want to use, dandelions are my new favorite thing. Oof. And this kind of looks dandelion-ish. And this swag is everything. It's a little big for this. Not today. Crafting, just watching. Sure, sure. I was just gonna just thought it was easier to talk. So, craft a machine. Do you have a die cut machine yet? I'm gonna offer a suggestion. If you don't, you're welcome. You could join me anytime. Actually, I'm gonna need some people to join me because YouTube is a streaming app that lets you stream live when you have under 500 subscribers. You got a small die cutting machine, got on Wish. Okay. You can only do 5 a month or something. And let's see. That does one, but it's too much. So what I'm gonna do is put it here, and then that will be the middle spread. How about that? No, that won't, because it's gonna have the folder in front of it. And that's gonna go in there. Oh well, that's kind of big for that. Oh well, that's what we got. It's big. We got a big one. Um, I tried. I thought that's what I wanted to do, but I guess not. was going to recommend on mine, you know, this is blue, green, but I'm going to stamp that blue just because I don't want to do black. And these jewel tones, blue, red, and green, are my theme for the journal. Okay, let's see. I don't have fancy stamping platforms or anything. There. Okay, let's see. Fingers crossed. Oh, I love it. See there? Pretty? My sound effects are too much. You got your Susan. Oh, you did? Oh, are you going to do a video? Susan bought my first 4 journals. I mean, my first 4 journal sales of my envelope journals. I messaged you earlier that I saw that it had been delivered. Oh. So you really like them? You think they'll be good Christmas gifts as was my plan? Well, this is everything. I'm going to do this on the back too. I love this. Love, 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 love it. This is perfect. I love this. Oh my gosh. I am playing with, oh, good. That was so kind of you. I really hope you don't think I was trying to push you to buy anything. I was just, updating you with it. And I've had no more interest in them. You are my only sale. And I want to show you something. I want to show you something cool. Made me so happy. What I bought with it is buried. That was super cute. She was surprised. Oh, yeah. Look, I bought I'm a total redaholic. And of my first sales, I bought a red cutting mat. I have another big one, so this one's just smaller, and that's okay. So there, we did the same thing on all that just because it was too cute and I couldn't stop myself. So that's not very creative, and that's like too much symmetry, but I couldn't stop myself. Love that. Now this one, I just won this in winnings. You like it? Yeah, I like it too. No, you wanted to buy good. It is I think it's a pretty good bargain for $10 Christmas gift, you know? Yeah, that is a pretty stamp. Thank you. I love it. I've never really played with stamps and stuff like this, and it is getting out of hand now, and I'm okay with it. This one I love. And this one, I think I'm going to do blue again. I think I'm going to do blue on blue. And I just won this in bingo. And let's see how it looks. I can't. I'm so excited. Ah, here we go. I'm so excited. Yes. Too bad I can't, flip it. Let's see if there's something I can do on the other side. Mm. Mm. That one, maybe not. This one's a fun scroller. This looks like my doodles. Yeah, that's cute. It'll be a lot more than the other one. I could double stamp the other one, you know? And that's not even coming up any color on there. Why? The blue's not even sticking to it. Look, the blue is not even sticking to that. Does that mean I don't take good enough care of my stamps? Very likely. Black sticking. Ah, pretty. You know, I think this needs, I'll just do it on the other side. I think this needs black. It's not showing up, and we'll just double stamp it. That's okay. Try to get it straight. Maybe we have a little twisted to show the blue. Oh, I love that. That's fun. See, that's okay, isn't it? Oops, we got a smudge. Love that. We got a smudge, so and that is not bleeding through. So we're going to do this. Which is pretty fancy looking. Trying to get it straight. Pretty. And I like this one too. Oops. Shoot. Oh well. There. Don't tell nobody. And this is messed up because I got a mess on it. So we're going to do grass. Wherever my, here. We're going to do this on the bottom to clean up that mess. There. Okay? I think that's okay. And I'm going to try to stamp it. Let's see if I can extend it. If not, it's a blue piece of paper that we're going to have to throw away. And that's fine. I'm going to do it again. Right. There. That's okay. I like that. Do you like that? Or is that too much? Be honest. Tell me your truth. Hi, beautiful expressions. I need to write these names down. Those of you that were here yesterday know why. Okay. I'm gonna pop because I watched it back yesterday to get all the names, and it does not show, which I might have to change which way. Look, there and there, and that's got a streak, and I'll fix it. Oh, here. We will give it a dragonfly. Because I have this aside to use too. But I was trying to get the names of people that showed up yesterday, you know, and were commenting and stuff. And it doesn't show, at least I can't figure it out. It didn't show, that's still not working. So that gets black too. It didn't show the chat. It didn't show the chat, replay the chat, along with replaying the video. So if I didn't call people's names out, oh shit. Well, we're just going to have to stop. And I'll just put something on that page. Because they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. I'm sorry. But it didn't, so I wasn't, if I didn't, I think I got everybody's names. But it very likely could have messed it up. Okay, now I'm just going to have to pile all this stuff in a pile. And then we're going to move on to watercolor. Or are we done for the day? Is this going on long enough? We did lots of stamping and stenciling and rub-ons. Are we done for the day? Or do y'all want to see some watercolor? Hi, Sarita. Okay, I got to write your names down. And those who watched yesterday know why. And that's all. So let me spend 2 minutes making a workspace, and we are going to watercolor. Okay. Unless y'all are done, unless this is long enough, I'm fine. Y'all, I don't want to overdo it. I've never done lines like this before. Oh crap! I just dropped. There it is. My brush just bounced off of me into the trash can. One of these. And I don't want to take time to dig through it on camera, but I don't want to forget. Okay. Oh, we didn't even use this. Okay, we're going to use this to cover that splotch up. Okay? And I'm going to try the blue. And the blue's not working. What the heck? That's cute. So we're going to give this 2 of these to get rid of that smudge. There. Oh. 2's prime. It's okay. 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 Now I gotta get this. Oh man, I didn't use that. I'll use it. And something else in there. Because I don't use that. Yes, I've got. You wouldn't believe me. Yeah. Oh, gee. Okay. So I'll show you what we did. I'm gonna get rid of that so we can see my new plate. Yeah. So here's what we've done today. Oh, we did some good stuff, and I've never done all this stuff before. So we started with, okay, we didn't start with this, that's out of order. So we did these blue flowers, and those blue, I'll stand up and hold them up. So we did that, and that, love that. We did this, we just did this, and that. We did rub-ons. This is my first time doing rub-ons. Mari picked the hummingbirds. Looky here. I'm uncertain if it was Mari. Picked that stencil, and then I added the water can stamp and sunshine. And I didn't do anything inside. Then on these are Amazon packaging. And I stenciled this grungy stuff on it. I've never used them before, and I like them. Here we did it again in green. And we did this, be happy, and that in red. We didn't do anything inside. We did this stamp, and then it bled through, so I used that washi on the inside, and again on this side, it bled through. So that is the same on both sides. I love that stamp. Isn't it pretty? It's like my doodly stuff. So we didn't get through all of the stencils, but that's okay. Now, I'm going to leave those open so they don't smudge each other. Until they dry, maybe. Okay. Now we've got all of these that we're going to watercolor. Have y'all watercolored your base pages yet? I don't like blank pages. I like something on them. And some of them I just, you know, a sticker or a piece of washi or something will work. I just don't like blank pages. So I like something on them. I never leave a blank page. But on some of them, I have learned that I like watercoloring on the background. And my colors that I'm going to try to stay with for this are jewel tones. Now there was other colors, but I'm sticking with red, blue, and green. This is our cover. And these are our inside pages. So I'm sticking with red, blue, and green for our colors. Let's see. This got a lot going on. I don't know about that, but we'll try it. And I'm going to spread this outside. This is paper off a roll that the kids use when painting the garage. And I like using it in stenciling and gluing. These are trays. They're like melamine or whatever that word is, you know. My daughter got a bunch of them, probably 10 of them, and they were like $1 a piece, $1 a piece or something. She got them super cheap at, I believe it was Amazon. No, Walmart. I'm uncertain. So she got all of those super cheap, and I've used the heck out of them. I even used it as a cutting plate before I had a cutting plate. Okay, we'll start with this. We'll start with the grid, the graph. Any suggestions? Any ideas? Beautiful expression. I'm going to have to write these names down, and y'all know why. So give me 2 seconds to write down names. Where did it go? I had it written on something here. And let me know if I'm forgetting any names. Day 2. So we got Marn and Carrie Porter. Susan Sarkstrom. Beautiful expression. Oh my gosh, do you want to join me? Oh my gosh. Okay, so story. Uh, are y'all in the groups on Facebook? You know, there's so many. So I commented one day something about being sick, and my son's laughing at me. You want to come say hi, Colton? So, oh, he said he's surprised I'm still recording, but we're having fun, right? So anyway, so I was in a group, and then they were talking about distractions from group, and I said honestly, health is a distraction, but they're talking about your cell phone and stuff, you know. And I'm like, for me, honestly, health is a distraction. You know, I wish I had a healthier perspective of it, you know, because it's stressful and you never know what's going to happen next. And you feel like a ticking time bomb and everything, you know? So, Beautiful Expressions commented something, some kind. And then we ended up chatting, and it was so funny because we talked and talked and talked and didn't even talk about health. You know, there's more to you than your health. I'm wondering if I should do a video on my health problems. Would anybody care? I might for some of it just to be helpful. My sister has stage 4 cirrhosis, not from drinking. It's non-fatty liver disease. And she has done a couple of cirrhosis videos, and she's like, the community is thanking her. She's got a million views. Her doctor is thanking her for doing these videos, you know? And so some stuff I have is a little different. So anyway, me and Beautiful Expressions have been chatting for over a week. And she's so fun and she crafts and she's amazing and she's got a craft room to die for. She has got stuff stacked to the ceilings. In my envelope journal, she's the one that said she gave away 800, and I told her, I said, I told on you. So we've talked about doing a live, but we haven't even talked. So us on a live will be the first time for us talking. So I think that's funny. And she did a video today. Yeah, today. She made a journal for a young lady and it's gorgeous. So if you're not subscribed to Beautiful Expressions, you need to. She does lovely, lovely work. Lovely work. And I love her craft room. I love all of her stuff. And she shows you in every drawer. That's what I want when I see a craft room tours. I want to look in every drawer. So did I get everybody's names? She freaked me out. Mari, Carrie Porter, Sarita, Susan's Heartstring, and Beautiful Expressions. Girl. Okay. If I missed anybody, please let me know. So we're going to watercolor on this pretty paper. Go us. And I am going to lay it on the floor. I always tell this story, but in case you don't know, this is one of my Amazon warehouse testimonials. This is the 2021 desk pad. And it was 25 cents on Amazon warehouse. And each sheet is big enough to hold 4 letter size sheets of paper. So I'm using it when I spray or watercolor or whatever. I'm using it to lay it out on while it dries. And I'm just going to have that on the floor next to me because these are little pages. So we are going to start with blue. And I am using, these are makeup brushes. And I thought it might have a looser flow to it. We'll see. Okay? Any tips on watercolor, guys? There's, from what I can tell, it's not much different than you kind of get the paint wet and then you put it on the paper. That's kind of how that's done. No private photo. Oh, fuck. I need a mod. How do I do that? How do I do that? Hide user. Okay. Well, here I'm cussing. I'm sorry. Was hidden by Melissa Sue. Yes, you heard that before. I think I cussed. I'm sorry. You know that, I'm sorry, I cussed. You know that FFS? I always say that, which I should just say FFS, but I always say, well, FFS, right? That looks, well, I'm going for dual tone, so we're just going to do that. I'm going to add a little more water just to thin it out. Now the more water, is anybody still here? Y'all watercolor? With this, I recommend, don't listen to me. I'm no expert. Y'all do you. I'm no expert. But I recommend only going over the page once because the water will affect the texture of the page. Okay? So just be careful not to scrub it. You don't need to. And it'll spread out and soak in and be fine. Okay? I'm going to do all of these blue, I think, just to keep life simple. Now I'm only going to do one side, and we'll see what the other side looks like. Do y'all watercolor your pages or anything? If it needs more something, I will stencil or something on the back. But I don't want to do both sides for now. But we're going to do all these graph ones just to keep life simple. We're going to do them all blue. Okay. Am I doing it wrong? You all do this more than I do. I'm just learning by doing, you know? Do you all do this stuff? Let's see what we got. That looks pretty watery, but that's okay. I want it watery. Then I never want to do too much to a page that you can't still write on it. Have you all done this? Doesn't that just look better than a plain page? Also about me is I like vintage. I love vintage, Victorian looking stuff, but I don't like, whoops, went over that too much. You can see if you go over it too much, it beads up the paper. But I am not crazy about brown. You know how everybody, um, does the antique brown in the coffee dye and all that. I don't like that look. I like color. So if I'm gonna, you know, change a page, I'm gonna add color to it. I'm not gonna make it brown. And that's nothing against anyone else. That's just my personal taste. Like inking the edges of the page or whatever, it it's it's pretty much gonna be brown. I mean color. It's not. I'm never gonna ink a page with Tim Holtz vintage tea or whatever it is. I don't like brown in the coffee dye, which I understand it makes sense for the aged look. And I have, done stamps in brown and stuff. Like before, when stamps seemed so bold, a few times I was kind of scared of the black. I was like, oh my gosh, that's like such a black, bold line. So initially, stamping kind of scared me. So I did that in brown instead. Okay, we got the blue done. Now what? Let's pick another one. Where'd they go? Right here. Those are cheap. Okay, we'll do this. This is pretty. And I'm going to do something different to this. I'm going to hold this up to protect my other stuff. And we're going to spray this. I have red and pink ink. These ink sprays that I made with, I bought the bottles off the warehouse, and you just put the guts of a Sharpie in it. Here's orange. I liked orange and pink together because it made like a peachy color. I don't know how dark that red is. These are all going to get red. Okay, we're going to do red first. I don't know how dark this red is. Let's see. That's pretty dark. And then we'll just do a loose spray with that. So you can still see the lines. I never like to overdo it to where you can't still write. And that might be overdone a little bit. Okay. And we're going to do red again. I can find them. Okay. There. There. And see, that's enough. You know? And that's not a white page. I don't like white pages. Now I'm having fun with that, so we're going to do these other two the same thing. Do you like them, or should I do something different? I've tried coffee dyed paper for journals. I just don't like it. I just don't like the look. I mean, I understand the antique vintage thing. I understand that. I get that. But that's not my approach to journals. Actually, in fact, I've kind of not saying anything against anybody, but my personal style, when I'm using receipts and tickets and stuff, I always joke that I'm not cool enough to pull that off. I don't know how to do it. I know doing it is what makes you better at it, but I don't get it's not my thing. So I say I make journals. I drop the junk altogether because I don't use much junk. I don't use receipts and tickets and mail. I do for the tag basis. I say mail, but it's all covered up. I just use it for free cardstock. But I pretty well say now I say I just do journals. I don't even say junk. Let's see. These are narrower. It's like these and these or something. Okay. So these we're gonna make peach. I will show you how to make peach. Just do pink and orange. This pink is not as dark. It just didn't turn out as dark. So I spray it pretty generously. And I probably could use a new sheet of paper to protect it from the red underneath. Sorry if that tearing is annoying. So we got lots of pink on it, see? And then lightly spritz it with orange. And it kind of turns out peach. I know that's obvious to everybody else, but I was having fun with it. I'm getting another piece of paper. And on these, I just layer them and let them dry because it's alcohol. So, I mean, it dries fast. But I just layer up these desk pads and put paper on top. Okay. So we'll buy some of those sprays. No, I didn't buy them. I bought the spray bottles and off of Amazon warehouse. They're cheap. You know, you can find spray bottles cheap. Okay. Or you can look on warehouse and see if they have them. And I know I talk about warehouse, but warehouse is a big part of my life. I have a warehouse folder playlist. I've done a couple hauls. I think. But what was I saying? Um, the guts is the in. You have to use a higher quality ink, not just the regular cheap ink. I mean, alcohol. It's like 90% or something. You know, the higher grade of alcohol. Which I don't know what would happen if you use the cheap stuff. I don't know. It'd probably work because this stuff dries fast. And then look, I didn't even shake it all the way up. No wonder it didn't come out very strong. And the inside is the guts of a Sharpie, and I use the tip too. But I just cut it in half. Let's see this one before I shake it. You can see there's two halves of the inside piece of a Sharpie and the point. That's all it is, and it makes colored ink. Looky there. And here we're mixing pink, which I don't know if that's yellow or orange. I can't tell. And that will turn out peach. But I think I got all these spray bottles for like $3 or $5 for 12 of them, you know. And then I did see where Dollar Tree has permanent markers. And somebody was, some Dollar Queen diva chick was just gushing about the Dollar Tree Sharpies, how good they are. So you could make inks out of those cheap. And I think dollar store. Also your what am I trying to say? The travel section of like Walmart and stuff has travel section of stuff, right? And they have spray bottles. Sorry it took so long to get that out. But you can use those spray bottles too, right? Obviously. You know, you can get a packet of a couple of them. And I used old Sharpies and they did fine. And I'm going to tear paper again, guys. I'm having fun with the spray. I think we're just going to keep going with that. And on mine, I was just using red, green, and blue. And I have already sprayed. I forgot what I did. Oh, I watercolored blue. And this spray is so easy. We're just going to keep spraying. See that? So you just have to leave these like overnight, and then they're done. It's that easy. And that's kind of a tealy blue. This is the one I used a lot on my flowers. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, we'll use this color because green, because I've already done blue. And I want to do green. Green and red and blue are my jewel tones that I'm trying to stay with. And this is kind of a tealy greenish blue, you know. Looky there. And the stronger colors, you can just leave them as a splatter. You don't have to saturate the paper. And I need another sheet because I don't want to mess up my peach. This is just on the floor beside me. I'll stand up. Maybe I can get more done standing up. That got wet. I don't know why. Maybe from the baby wipes. Oh, that's not the one I was using. Yes, I guess it was. Because it's shorter because I used a bunch of it already. Isn't that great? It lightens up as it dries a little bit. So y'all like this? What's the comments? You buy them. I need some of those sprays. You buy them or make. No, you just buy spray bottles, buy the higher grade of alcohol, and old used Sharpies work fine. And or you can get new ones. And you just put the guts in the tip of the alcohol, of the Sharpie into the alcohol and let it go for a day or two. And then you've got your own spray alcohol ink. Looky there, those big splatters are fun. Okay. And then I just lay them on paper to dry, and I've got the paper stacked up and they dry within a minute. Okay, now we've got these. What are we going to do with these? I'll watercolor on them. Put some of this down. Like I said, this paper is a roll left from them painting the garage. And I am going to paint red this time because I'm a redaholic. And I'll get another lid. And you can just keep reusing these lids. You know, just let them dry or rinse them off or something while they're still wet. And I like this brush. It's like I said, it's a makeup brush. It's a flat makeup brush, but it has a little more bulk to it. A little more oomph than, you know, just a cheap paintbrush. And we are going to use this fancy paint watercolor pad. Look at all these colors. Isn't that fun? Now I want to use this red one, just darker one. And you just scrub, scrub, scrub. And put it in the water. And this puddle of water just dilutes it. So you're painting, you know, just almost like a transparency of the color. And then after this, we'll be done. I think that's enough for today. Did y'all learn anything? That's why I'm doing this, but just to show how I do it. Actually, I'm learning stuff as I go, so it's not like I'm showing you everything I know. I'm learning stuff too. But did y'all learn anything? Are you okay to watch? I figure I'll have one of decorating and adding embellishments and one of binding. I like to embellish the pages before binding. I just find it's less you're handling the pages less, and for me they don't get as crumpled as when they're bound, you know, to add pockets and everything. And this gray paper, I guess there's not as much. I don't know. We're going to watercolor this red. Because I love, love, love red. Oops, I have two sheets down. Okay, I kind of like going horizontally on here. It's like making less of a blotchy mess. I think it looks neater. What do you think? And like I said, I'm only watercoloring on one side of these. And I can add more water because this is really a lot of red. So we can watercolor and it should be lighter now. Yeah, a little bit. So does anybody else do lives? Because I think with StreamYard you run out of like 5. Maybe I'll just try a different app or a different program. Or maybe I might need somebody else to stream and invite me if I want to do more lives, you know. I don't know. I'm almost at 300. So I think you can go live at 500 on YouTube. I don't know. Adding yet more water. See if I can get another page out of this. And we're just going to go straight across this time. Yeah, that's working good, isn't it? Do y'all like watercolor in the page? I haven't done this on every journal. I did it in my rainbow journals. I have a full set of 5 journals that I made in every color. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Because I made everything red. I'm a redaholic and I had to prove I could do something different. I say as I'm standing here painting with the red paint. So I made a set of unicorn rainbow journals just to prove I could do something different than red. I have those for sale too. If anybody's interested, there's 5. I have a video on them, walking through all of them. And I've reduced the price to $25 a piece because they're not selling and I don't know why. I had it at 30. And free shipping if you buy them all. But they are beasts. They're big and they've got lots and lots of decorations. Lots of custom design. Okay, so those are all done. And I think I'm just going to end here because we've done stamping, stenciling, rub-ons, watercolor, spray. So I think that was pretty much enough for today, don't you think? So like I said, I have one more of embellishing and one more of assembling. And I might do one more alone final walkthrough, announcing my 300 giveaway and figuring out what I need to do about that. So far, today I've got Mari, Carrie, Veritas, Susan's heartstrings and beautiful expressions. Is that everybody? I need to buy some of those sprays. I've learned how to combine watercoloring, so it's on my wish list. And these were cheap on Warehouse. I mean, this was $2 or $3, and this was like $5, and it came with a set of brushes. So, yeah, watercolor's fun. I did it on my unicorn journal. What? I mean, on my rainbow journal. Here's one. Gosh, I hate opening this with messy hands. But, okay. Junk Journal Diva, are you watching? If you're watching the afterplay, this is the set I gave you, and you layer them and you just bind them together, and you can make. I made one of those for the cover of all three of these, but like there's watercolor. There's watercolor. I just watercolored some of the lines on the elementary paper. I thought that was fun. This dot grid paper, I just watercolored to strip up the border. And I did 3 things. Let's see what. Oh, this is plain paper. I just watercolored lightly all over it. So that's fun. So I think that's all. But I don't like plain pages. You know, I always have to add washi or a sticker or something to them. You know, I always have to go back and add something. That's watercolor. That's my design. I recolored that for every journal. So I just did these in red, orange, or pink, orange, yellow, green, blue. So that was really a lot of fun to make all of those. So I'm going to end it here. Oh, thank you. So I'm going to end it here. Yes, hope we get you crafted. I want to see your journal. I want to see your work. I hope I taught you something. That's fun to help a new journaler. Okay, well, I'm going to end this now. Thank you all so much for joining me. Love you. Bye.